Hey everybody, it's Alex with South Dakota Game Fish and Parks, Sioux Falls. I have a pretty fun class planned out for us today. We're going to head out to the range and learn about the 5 fundamentals of shooting a rifle. Before we do that though, we need to go through the 4 primary rules of safely handling a firearm, as well as the 3 basic parts of a rifle. So, talking about safely handling a firearm, there's 4 primary rules I follow, no matter whether it's just a simple 22 long rifle like this, or the most advanced firearm in the world. You're still going to handle and following these 4 primary safety rules. Number 1 is that you're going to treat every firearm as if it's loaded. Even if I just took my gun apart into 100 different pieces and I cleaned every piece and I reassembled that firearm, I know for sure it's not loaded. I'm still going to treat that firearm as if it's loaded. And that ties into our second rule. You're going to keep your firearm pointed in a safe direction at all times. To me, that's one of the big advantages of when you're introducing youth to shooting and using a rifle or a shotgun, because they generally have that longer barrel, and it helps them know exactly where the muzzle is pointed. So, recapping, number 1, you're going to treat every firearm as if it's loaded. Number 2, you're going to keep it pointed in a safe direction at all times. Number 3 is that you're going to keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. One of the easiest ways to do that is just to keep it rested on the outside of your trigger guard. Now, the 4th rule you're going to follow handling any firearm is that you're going to know what's both in front of and behind your target so that you can know you're safely shooting. So now that we understand our 4 primary rules of how to safely handle a firearm, let's talk about the 3 basic parts of a firearm. You're going to have your action, which loads, fires, and ejects your ammunition. And you're going to have your barrel, which is what the projectile passes through. And you're also going to have your stock. And your stock supports not only your action, but a lot of the time, a majority of your barrel as well. So now that we've talked about our 4 primary rules of safely handling a firearm and our 3 basic parts of a rifle, let's head out to the range. Moving into our first fundamental of rifle shooting, we're going to talk about aim. Breaking that down simpler, we're going to talk about finding your sight picture. So when I first bring the gun up to my shoulder, our sight picture is going to be lining the sights of your firearm up with the target. When you do this, when you find your aim, you want to do it as quick as possible, and you want to keep both eyes open. So I line that up and I find my sight picture, and I can move into my second fundamental of rifle shooting, and that's going to be controlling my breathing. So I mentioned that you want to find your sight picture as quickly as possible. It's because if I hold my breath, the longer I hold it, the more shaky I'm going to get. It's going to be harder to hold my sight picture and that aim. Our third fundamental, holding your aim, deals with controlling that movement. So I like to, for that second fundamental, controlling my breathing, take a nice deep breath in, and finding my sight picture, I let about half that breath out. Now as I'm doing that, my barrel's going to be moving a little bit. My sight picture's going to be changing. So when I'm talking about that third fundamental of holding your aim, I want to work on controlling that movement. So if I am trying to hit the center of our target here, but I'm about halfway through that breath and my barrel's moving a little bit, I want to control that movement. I'm going to try and work it in a nice tight little circle, just keeping my sight picture in that red part. That way my movement's controlled to still that relatively small area where I'm aiming at. So again, my first fundamental is going to be aim. That's going to be finding your sight picture or lining your sights of your rifle up with your target. Then you're going to work on controlling your breathing and controlling that movement, holding your aim. Once you have your aim held and your breathing is nice and controlled, you're going to work on your trigger squeeze. Now your trigger squeeze should be nice and smooth. You don't want to jerk your trigger, it's going to throw off your aim. Once you have a nice smooth squeeze on your trigger and your firearm discharges, you want to make sure you hold it there for a little while and have a nice follow through. Again, just like in archery, I like to think 2 potatoes. So I have my nice smooth trigger squeeze and I hold for a follow. So now that I've worked on those fundamentals a little bit, I can go into actually using them. how I like to practice my rifle shooting is I take a 22 rimfire rifle and I go about 50 yards back from my target, and I want to try and put 5 shots in the size of a quarter.